This has a 3D MC squared TopCon system completely integrated into it, but you don't see any antennas, you don't see any masts, and you don't see any cables hanging around. All of those things are very vulnerable to damage. They wear, they wobble around, and we thought by this solution is going to be a big improvement over that. What we did was take a dual inertial measurement unit sensor, essentially slope sensors, placed one on the blade and placed one on the body of the dozer. These things are generating signal corrections at 100 times per second about the blade's position and about the body position of the machine. You've got dual antennas on the top of the machine, the GPS. One's at the front and one's at the back. And as you can see, everything is well protected and very stable on the machine because it's a part of the machine. We have a monitor provided by TopCon along with their 3D MC squared software, all communicating with the sensors, with the GPS antennas, and of course the machine software that John Deere engineers are responsible for. I want to point out that this is all a part of John Deere's uptime support promise to our customers. Our John Deere dealers are responsible for selling and supporting this thing just like any other machine that they are responsible for. We have connected all these new components to JD Link, our telematics infrastructure. And so we're understanding, is that sensor connecting to the base station or not? Are things working the way they should be? And will really help our dealers and our customers get a new machine up and running and make sure it's doing what it needs to be doing for the job that day. This is a simulator of the monitor that's actually in the John Deere operator station. And we've added a John Deere feature on top of the classic 3D MC squared software, and it's called Auto SmartGrade. In an aftermarket system, typically these are just used to grade in a grading application. You know, kind of the final few passes to get to grade. But with Auto SmartGrade, you can actually use it earlier in the earth moving cycle and cutting, when you may have 2 feet worth of dirt that you've got to move that day. So it provides a gradual start, and rather than going right to grade, it will gradually get to grade, which will be especially helpful for new operators. Again, leveraging the benefits of the automation earlier in the earth moving cycle than they were able to do with just an aftermarket kit. Another thing I want to point out is our anti-track slip feature and how we're able to set that up so that it performs efficiently on a job site. So in cutting application, for example, when you're moving a whole lot of dirt at the beginning of the job, that a new operator is going to load up that blade as much as he can, and we find that sometimes they slip the tracks, sometimes that engine lugs down. Not with Auto SmartGrade. We're going to detect before those tracks slip, and we're going to automatically raise the blade just enough to get that machine over the hump and a gradual nice slope down to the other side. So he's not backing up a big mound of dirt. It's a nice slope of mound to get over it. And we're able to dial in the performance of this feature by these easy to use icons. So first you're going to select, he's got the load level here. How much load level is that operator expecting on the job that day? And then select the material type. What kind of material is he moving that day? Hard, clay, packed, loose sand. And this is all going to affect how that auto load and carry feature is going to go over that mound of dirt. In essence, we're fine-tuning this machine to get the most dirt moved in every pass it makes without causing premature wear to the undercarriage and track slippage. So the machine knows how much load it can take, and it's going to take as much as it can before it automatically raises the blade.